Happy Friday to you. Yay, it's Friday. Having my tea. So good. How are you so far today? I hope you're having a good day so far. Is Friday your Friday, or is Friday your Wednesday or your Thursday? For us, it is our Friday. Friday is Friday. So we have the weekend coming up. I thought it would be fun to do an eye makeup tutorial, just a simple daytime eye makeup tutorial. I already have face makeup on and got that all done. And so I think I'll just get started. I also have a little bit of color on my brows. And Milani eyeshadow primer, which I just patted on. It's in my other videos too, if you would like to see those. Today I'm going to be using, again, my handy dandy Maybelline glow stick. Because I'm over 50, my skin is a little drier. I don't know. I think I've always had dry skin. It could be an over 50 thing. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like this. I have quite a bit there. And I'm just going to, first I'm going to just dab a little tiny bit on my pinky and get right in the inner corner for a little bit of something that we're supposed to be doing now. No, just kidding. I think it looks good. To use this little mirror here. I don't, some people really put it on there good. I mean, I just like a little bit. Maybe it does a little something. Maybe it makes my eyes pop more or something. I don't know. I don't think, I've looked at it outside, you know, in the natural light, and it doesn't look like it looks bad to me. So I think it might be fun to do. It's always fun to kind of do little things that are trending to do. So now I'm going to take it, get a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to do under the brow bone. Under my brow, just a little. And on this side, let me hold my little mirror so that I can actually see. So you probably can't see anything, but it's there. So now I had shown you that I had this e.l.f. palette. It is Mad for Matte Nude Mood. It looks like this. And I am going to use these. So there's this one, let's see. They're all matte. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little of my stick on top, and I'll show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my brush, and I'm gonna go over the whole lid, even though I have that Milani eyeshadow primer as a base. First thing to do, I am going to put some of this on my lid all over and kind of make another base. So I'm going to use this light color right here. Maybe I can, and what I do is I have a towel down here and I just tap it on the towel just to get some excess off. If I do this, although that does work really well, doesn't it? Maybe I should do that more. I didn't want it to go everywhere, you know what I mean? But I tapped it on my towel, and then I said, some people do this, and I tapped it on my mirror, and some came off. So I think that's probably what I need to start doing. So let me see if I can get kind of close for you. I'm just gonna go all over, get a little more on there, tap. And I'm not going all the way up, you know, where I had put that Maybelline glow. No, you know what it's called? Let me just tell you exactly what it's called. I just need my glasses. I think it's a strobing stick. Strobing. And it's in 100 is the number. So I'm not going to be bringing this light color over that. I would like it to have that soft strobe look. No, that soft kind of sheen. I just really like that. I remember when I was younger, I used to put white frost there. And good thing I tapped that. I thought I had already tapped it. And if I did, it needed it some more because now more came off. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Ugh. I really don't want that all over the place, but let's see. I'm trying to do this and have you see. So I'm bringing it up. Just not right over. Tap, tap. Anyway, so I don't know if you can tell that I did anything at all. I can barely tell, but I don't have my glasses on, and you know what that means. So let's see, what am I doing today? I have errands to run and a house to clean is what I'm doing today. We did. I haven't been working outside of the home for a few months now. We actually had a adult foster care business for developmentally disabled foster care. We're not doing it right now. We might do it in the future. I really enjoy taking care of people, but I just wanted to have a break, and it was time for us to do something different, or for me to do something different, I should say. So I'm doing this, which I have a heart for. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do, I have this brush here, and it's the closest thing that I can find to pat on there. Oh, I know what I want to do first. It's kind of interesting. I have this jumbo stick. It's from NYX or NYX, and this is like a color, I think it's called, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's purple. And I'm just going to put it on my lid. And obviously what I'm gonna have to do is put it on there and then rub it around a little bit. What do you do for work? Or what do you do with your day? That looks scary, kind of pretty and scary all at the same time. So I'm just gonna kind of blend it out with my finger because it is creamy, and blend it up over my lid like that. I don't know if you can see the difference. I just kind of was thinking, you know, I just want to do something with color today. And I mean color, I'm going to use some blue. But the trick for me is that I don't want to have it, you know, so bright. I'm going to use that stick, the strobing stick, to kind of subdue it all. Anyway, so there's what we have. So I have not even used the e.l.f. yet. So now I'm going to take the e.l.f. and I'm going to use this brush right here, which is very compacted and I think is good to use for padding. So I normally do up here, and that's my crease, and I do that darker, but sometimes I like to do it different. And I'm going to put it into this product right here, or this color, I should say. I'm going to tap off like so, and that makes a big difference. It gets all over, but that's okay. I just need to prepare my table better. So I'm going to tap it here, kind of the center, a little to right where my iris starts, I think is where I'm starting, if you know what I mean, like right where your color is on your eye. And I'm just going to pat like this. And what the patting does, and with a brush like this, that's very compacted with a lot of bristles, and it's very soft. It really saturates the color under your eye, really gets it on there good. So I'm kind of look like I'm patting that on there. So far, doesn't look very good, but I'm hoping that's gonna look good in the end. Getting a little more of that. And do the other side. I'm just patting that on there. So yesterday I went and saw a friend. That's something I'm able to do now that I'm not doing our business. Tap. And her husband just passed away. And, you know, my dad passed away like 10 years ago. I've had other loved ones die as well, but my dad and I were very, very close, and that was very devastating. And the best thing, that very day that he died, my daughter had prom at her school. And everyone was gathering at one particular friend's house, the mom. And they were gonna have 2 pictures. And earlier in the day, I found out that my dad had died. And it was shocking and devastating. And I had a daughter who loved her grandpa, but needed, I felt, to keep going and to not miss out on her prom. So I did that. And I remember, so I got her ready. I did her hair later that day, and then went to our friend's house where there was many other moms and the kids going to prom. And I remember saying to my friend, my dad just died today. And everyone, of course, was very loving and very sweet. And they were busy. You know, their kids were going to prom. Not that prom is the end all, but, you know, it wasn't their life, and they had responsibilities, just like I was still doing my responsibility through my shock. Anyway, I had a particular friend. She didn't have to go anywhere. So some of the moms drove the kids to the school. But my one particular friend, she stayed behind. And she just was there with me. And I started crying, and she cried with me. But she was just there and hugging me. And I don't know, it just always touched me that was comforting, very comforting for me. And so I always tried to take that with me and I always thought, well, I want to be there for someone who is going through something difficult. I'm just going to kind of use a different brush and try to move that around a little bit. Now it is going on top of the creamy purple, but I'm still working it out. And now I have this friend whose husband just died. And I worked with her for a while, and I'm not, we're not super close friends or anything, but I didn't know what to do. And I just thought I should go over to her house. It had been about a week. I didn't know about it. I ran into her in the parking lot of the store, and saw her. It was like it was meant to be. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that I, just went and just was with her. You know what I mean? Just sat with her. And she didn't cry. Of course, it had been a week. She went over everything and how, like he did all the stuff doesn't even know how to do, like the fish tank and the hot tub. But I just tried to listen, and I hope that I was there for her the way that my friend was there for me. Anyway, so that's what I did yesterday. Part of the day. Tonight we have our town's Christmas tree lighting, and my husband does not want to go. And I kind of do, but it is really cold, And, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Do you guys have anything like that in your town? What I'm going to do now is I have this, I called it a dome brush. I don't know if it is. It's just very rounded. I'm going to go and get, I feel like I need a little more crease color. So I'm going to go in that same color that I just used. Right here. Right here. As you can see, that's one I use the most. And I'm going to bring it over just a little bit. I don't know. I really think for my eyes, it's the best way. So I have it here, and then I worked it up into the crease area, and now I'm just adding a little bit more of that to the crease area. And maybe even go down a little. Get a little more. And I'm doing the same thing on the side. Like so. Let's see how that's looking. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to take this more flatter brush again. And I'm going to, I like warmth, a little warmth. So I'm going to go into this color here, which is kind of like an orangey color. An orangey color. Kind of a fleshy color. Not really orange, kind of fleshy. And I'm going to, so what I have going on right now is I have the dark that I put from here out that I worked up. I have what I added a little more. And then I have that strobe stick here. So what I want to do is I want to kind of put a little bridge of a warm color. Like I had mentioned, like a middleman. I don't know why I thought of that, but you know, like if you think like, here's the dark color that I put here and in the crease, and then here's the strobe stick, and they can't quite make it. So then you put something between to kind of, bring them together. There you go. There's my analogy. So I'm going to bring that up here and kind of go between the two. Now, of course, I'm also going on top of what I already have, but that's okay. So I don't know if you can see a difference there compared to that side. So I'm going to go back in there, get some more of that. My new thing, tapping it off because it works better. I should have known that. And then I'm going to do it on this side as well. Like so. I thought I would do some eye makeup tutorials every now and then, or often. I don't know how often, but because I usually wear eye makeup every day. And I do it different. So let's see. Let me see if I can get a good look. So I don't want that purple to be like that. I really, really don't. I'm going to blend a little more also here. You've heard that blending is everything, right? Sometimes I don't think I blend enough. If you have a smaller eye area between your eyebrow and your eyelid, then I think what I would do is not, obviously you wouldn't be able to work up the dark up in there and then put that middle color there, the warm, you know, that warms it up. You would probably just put it here on the outside and work it up a little tiny bit and then put the warmer color there. You would just have to, you know, do it differently. If my eye, some people even have more eye area, they would have to work it out for that as well. Just play with it and see what you have going on. Okay. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little tiny brush here. It's really not that small, but it's smaller than all the other ones. I'm going to get that same color that I used in the crease area here on the side and up here, and I'm going to put it underneath and just kind of extend that color a little bit. Like so. Then I like to take like a bigger like brush and kind of get underneath. Just gently wipe that away. So it's the weekend. I don't know for sure if I'm going to put up a video or not for the weekend. It depends on what's happening, but I would like to get one out a lot, often, I should say. Let me take a look here. I have this mirror that is, so I think we're gonna go with that. Something I'm going to do now is take the strobe stick and put my finger in it. I don't wanna get too much. And I'm gonna go over that purpley color and just do my lid and just kind of pat that on there. So it might be a little more subtle that way. I just dropped my brush, but it's okay. With that Milani eyeshadow primer, it does not crease or anything. For me, the strobe stick doesn't. So I don't know if you can see, looks pretty, I think. I might want to go up a little further with the dark. So I had done this before in my other video. I have this little chubby black stick. You can get them in almost it's Wet n Wild. You can get them in almost any of our drugstore or high-end too, I'm sure. And I'm going to put what I'm going to do. So my eyes, I don't think that they look good when I round the eyeliner. I think it looks better if I kind of come down. So I'll show you. I kind of change this up sometimes too. So I'm going to start here and come down. Kind of up high, not too up high. And then come down like to the middle of my lid. And I'm going to get that in there like that. You know what's funny is I really don't have to tweeze my eyebrows anymore, probably because I'm over 50. But as I'm this close right now, I see a hair right when y'all are gonna see the hair too. That's joyful. That's great. Maybe you won't see it. He's right there. So I'm just gonna pat some of this on here. Bring it to the middle, like so. Oh, that went under my chair. I'm not sure what that was. Hopefully I won't need it. I'm gonna get a little more on the stick. And I kind of pat it off. I'm not gonna, of course, tap because it's not powder, but I do press it down onto this towel that I have laying here. So let's do this side. It's fun to see how other women put makeup on, I think. I watch people and get ideas too. This is my own little creation. We'll see how it turns out. Hope you can see. Are you playing Christmas music yet? We don't have a tree up yet. So we're empty nesters for the first time. And this is our first time not having anyone living with us for Christmas. And I kind of didn't really want to do anything. It's kind of sad, isn't it? I mean, I was literally like, am I depressed? Because I'm okay with them out of the house. I really am. I mean, I miss them being little, what I miss. And I enjoy them being adults. Very much so. But I think it's a lot of work all these years to do Christmas. Y'all know what I mean, I'm sure. So there we have that so far. Now, usually what I do is I put eyeshadow over the eyeliner stick that I used. And so I do have this beautiful blue color. Look at that. It's gorgeous, darling. And I will tell you what it is if you're interested. All my stuff seems so old because I just use it forever. So it is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and this is called Midnight Blue, and it's number 889. And it's kind of old, so it's kind of crumbly. And we'll see how it goes. It's probably gonna go all over my face. Now what I'm gonna do is tap it off, right? So I'm gonna use the same one. I wiped off the eyeliner. So I'm just going in there, a little tap, tap again. There we go. All right, that should do it. I think it was my mirror that dropped. Oh no, it's not. Good thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this has been tapped off because we do not want fallout as much as possible because we got face makeup done. So I'm going to just tap lightly along there. And so it's not overwhelming, even though that's such a beautiful blue color. I want it to be more subtle. Can you tell the difference? Maybe I didn't. And then I thought that this blue would look good with that purple. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this side. Tapping. Tapping. There's so much that I want to do with my life, and I just put things off and put things off. But something that I feel like I want to do is learn how to play guitar. Do you guys have things that you want to do? I think I'm good with this. I think you can see. Sometimes I'll go a little bit further over, just at the very end, just to kind of smoke it out. So it's kind of like at an angle, and then it's at an angle, and then this part right, I don't know if I'm giving you a good analogy, but I kind of come down with it from out here and down, and then I just smoke it a little bit. And let's see the other side. Actually, I was a cosmetologist for a while. Went to school in the 80s. In the 80s. That's all right. I'm happy to have done it. But it was in another state. And anyway, I did that for a little while, and then I stopped. And I feel like I don't remember anything, hardly. I think it's stuff that people can do. You don't have to go to school, really. I don't know, I guess you do. For hair, I'm talking makeup. You can learn makeup. I used to like hair cutting. Is what I liked the best. Alrighty, so do you think it's looking all right? I think it's looking okay. It's kind of subtle, I think, for a Friday day. And I'm gonna put some mascara on. Oh, let me double check any fallout. Really, tapping off was a great idea. This is the Lash Paradise. I told you that I like it. I found it as I'm in the checkout at Walmart. And I mean, they sell it in the it's very, I was gonna say, they sell it in the makeup area too, but anyway, sometimes I have to wipe it off because it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of thick. So sometimes I do this just to get some off. Because I would rather do layers, of mascara and kind of have control over what's happening than put it on and I only need one coat. And then I feel like I don't have control. So how I do, and this is with any mascara at all, not just this one, and trust me, I use a lot of different mascaras. I kind of work it on there, like I take control with my brush, and I'll go on top like this and come up. I touched my... I don't have to curl my eyelashes, I don't think. I've tried it before, and I feel like it doesn't look as good for me for some reason. I don't have long eyelashes, but I have quite a few. Thank the Lord for that. And so see how I'm coming this way. So I got quite a bit off the brush, but I just like to kind of take control and put them where I want them. This is a good mascara for that because it really packs it on. And that's why, of course, that I wiped it off. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. I also prefer it wiped off if I'm doing the bottom lashes. There's a lot of looks where people don't even put it on their bottom lashes. So if you don't have very many bottom lashes, it's still a wonderful, beautiful look to have some mascara on your top. You know what we never do though is just put it on the bottom, do we? You know how a lot of the makeup companies are doing weird ads and everything? I'm surprised that they haven't done that yet, where they just put it on the bottom. And I don't know if you can see, but they're kind of clumped or touching. So I like to use the stem and kind of, usually it comes off. It's not this time, of course, because I'm videoing. But anyway, all right, it looks okay. I'm going to use this a little more and see if I can gain control of these bottom ones. You know, so I put up some videos recently, and the daytime makeup was the most viewed. And I'm glad because that's something that I would like to do. I don't know if people get sick of that though. So there you go. A little bit of color, just a little, so that when I'm back here and I'm talking to somebody, it's not like I have, you know, it's not in their face that I have some purpley blue. And then my hair, I actually put some dry shampoo in there. Something that I just tried today, and we'll see if it works well, is I've heard that using dry shampoo and then blowing your hair dry is the way to go. So that's what I did. So we will see. Of course, I think it's better always to when you use the dry shampoo, to let it kind of sit there first. That's kind of a step I think people miss. Let's see. We have our Christmas parade in town. I would really like to go to, but I don't know for sure if we're going to be able to. We have 3 grandchildren and they are busy Saturday night. And so I might just go by myself. I don't know. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I kind of don't want to get off of here because I feel like I don't know, spending time with girlfriend. So I hope you like this makeup look. I hope that it was kind of fun and helpful to you and give you some ideas. And I hope you subscribe. That would be great. And let me know if there's anything that you would like to see in particular, or if you want more eye makeup ideas, how to apply it or anything. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon, maybe later today, hopefully tomorrow. And I would like to put up a video very often. So have a great day. All right, bye-bye.